Everybody has prepared inside the place like that. When that horn goes off and y'all get rewarded that trophy, that's more y'all than us. Don't leave anything on the table. You're not guaranteed to ever get an opportunity like this again. All right, everybody good?
Let's go, baby. Take over on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3. Take over. 5, 6. Punch in, fellas. Punch in. We over there.
I'm Keith Stevens, the founder of Separation Sports and Team Takeover, a father of 4, and a person who just loves to help his community and want to see as many kids reach their goals as possible through this program. I think our annual goal is just to be represented well, you know, with all our kids going on to school free, making sure that we carry ourselves the right way when we're out in public, and giving the identity of having the right culture and family values every time we step outside of this building.
Our biggest goal, you know, a lot of people think it's about winning games. Our biggest thing is just getting the kids better, on and off the court. And if you can get them better on the court, winning the games is the easy part.
Fought back. It wasn't enough. We shouldn't have done the hole that we did, but we fought.
It's not easy. What you do at your high school is much easier than this. At your high school, think about it, man. You got 12, 14 teams, 10 of them are good. The other 6, you know them. You're gonna get them easy wins, and then and pretty much the same 3 or 4 schools fight it out every year. Here, it's 40 couples, times 10 or 12. Some really good players just like you. So when you get an opportunity, you got to seize it.
4, 5, 6. Lay your jersey down for sure.
I think when people look at the program, you recognize that we're not just a basketball program. You know, our goal is to, make better student athletes. You know, and some of the ways we do that is by, holding them accountable, be it time management, being consistent in their effort and things like that. And I think that's what separates us and makes us different. The way we determine fit with our program is basically by culture, just knowing what the kids' goals are, what type of family they're around, and what's their work ethic. That's kind of what it really boils down to make sure that everything that we're offering, they're willing to accept, and that, we can kind of manage each other's expectations.
The player has to have some talent, but what people don't realize is sometimes we pay attention to what the parents and the family members do in the stands, because that is an indication of who the kid is and what the kid's about. And we also we don't want anybody in the stands that's not being cordial with everybody else.
Always fair.
And I think it's a lot of pressure on the kids and the coaches to win. And everybody always make the comment is now, but I don't feel that way. I think we just have to be who we are, and whatever is meant to be is going to happen the way it needs to happen. But consistently, we just want to be prepared every time we go out there to be the best team on the court. And if something goes wrong, to be able to adapt to that situation to make it right. You know, that's how it goes.
I think Keith and I probably have the most similar coaching styles, and that's, you know, with a lot of passion, trying to make the kids reach levels that they don't realize they can reach. But we also look forward to having those kids play that way all the time. We want to show them what the surface is and make that their basis.
Justin Moore, Team Takeover, 17U EYBL, DeMatha Catholic High School. This past year for me it's been a lot of ups and downs. I feel like last year I started out with DeMatha and I was one of the main guys, the leading scorers, and then I went down with that injury, tore my ACL, and I thought the world was over. I feel like my family and Coach Keith and Coach Mike Jones, and they kept my spirits up and allowed me to stay with the program, even though I wasn't able to play. And last year, seeing my DeMatha team struggle, and they know they needed me on the court, I still provided that leadership on the sideline. And it was a lot of ups and downs. Just the rehab process was one of the toughest things I've been through in life. Just a lot of days I didn't feel like waking up and lifting and stuff like that, but it all worked out in the end. And coming to Takeover, I'm just blessed to allow that Keith allowed me to travel with the team. I feel like he didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate what he did, and he allowed me to be a leader and help out the guys and see a lot of things that now I know this year. And now coming into this year, I was very hungry and humble, and we won the DeMatha WCAC championship this year. And I feel like I have one of the best stories out here right now, just coming back from the injury and then winning the championship. And now we're 8-0 with EYBL, and I feel like we're on a run to win another championship.
When people ask me all the time, like, where does my passion come from with this game? I think it's just being a former player and just being around it. And it's what got me through. Like, I wasn't the most disciplined person when it came to school and academics and stuff, but basketball kind of helped me get to where I am now. And it just makes me want to give back more to the community, you know, be it the kids that play for us or just kids in the community that might not even play basketball, just using that as a vehicle to kind of drive as many kids as possible to be successful long term.
My passion for the game of basketball came from watching the guys before me, going to the playground and watching Sherman Douglas and Mark Tillman and guys like that, and wanting to just give back and make somebody else that next person. And, you know, I just wanted, my biggest thing is to give back every day. If I'm not doing something basketball related, then I'm just got finished doing it, or that's the next thing on my agenda.
My name is Casey Morcell, Team Takeover, 17U EYBL, St. John's College High School. Playing for Nike Team Takeover is truly a privilege. You know, going against some of the best, most talented guys in the country, and it really helps me because, you know, you can really learn a lot from them. They're all talented and everybody's so smart, and it benefits me in my game, and it definitely prepares me for high school, not only my high school season, but for college too.
playing for Team Takeover is just a blessing. I'm really honored to play for this organization. I came here in 7th grade, and as soon as I stepped forward in the Takeover uniform, I knew it was special. Coach Keith really teach us about just not being about ourselves, but being as a team. And that really prepared me for life and prepared me for the next stage of basketball, just being as a team and competing and being a leader. That really taught me a lot. Coach Keith, man, he's hilarious. I feel like a lot of times he yelling, screaming at us, and to be honest, I just can't take him serious. He's short, we got a little weight on him, but man, he's a comedian. I love playing for him. He bring the best out of you, and he make you laugh on the court. And as long as you're producing, he's fine with it. So yeah.
Coach Keith Stevens, I would describe him as a no-nonsense coach, a high-octane coach, and a no-nonsense coach, and his way or no way.
It's a grind. It's a grind, and he really cares about you. You know, the one thing about him is he makes sure that you're not locking off or nothing like that, and everybody benefits from it. You know what I mean? And you know, he might come off as being, you know, the craziest guy in the world, but at the end of the day, he wants what's best for us as individuals, and you know, I really appreciate, you know, everything he's done for me by putting me in positions, making sure, always staying on me in my game is something that I truly appreciate.
I think our goal is to help each kid fulfill whatever goal that they have when it comes to basketball. You know, a lot of kids come in and say, you know, I just want to go to college and play for free. And then the next question is, what level do you want to get to of college? And I think it's every coach's responsibility in the program to push that kid to that level. Some kids fall short of getting where they want to get to, but if at the end of the day it's about free, then you know, we do everything we can to make that happen.
Yeah, my commitment to Villanova, a lot of guys think just because they won the championship, this and that. I feel like it's a lot more to it. I really got in depth with the coaching staff. I really love the coaching staff, and just them being at all my games, each and every game they're on my sideline watching me, cheering me on. I felt like that was special. And Coach Keith talked to me a lot about me being a great fit for Villanova, just my style of play, getting up a lot of shots, defense, running the lane, getting transition buckets. It really fits my style of play. And I think just not on the court but off the court, they have a lot to offer. Just a lot of jobs after basketball is over, because when the basketball is over, you gotta have something behind to back you up. And I feel like they really provide what I need to become a better man.
I chose Virginia for many reasons. One of the reasons being the fact that I have such a great relationship with the coaching staff, and you know, it's a great education and it's high-level basketball, so you're getting the best of both worlds. But back to what I said with my relationship with the coaching staff, they really wanted me the most out of every school that recruited me. And like one time, I remember I told them my favorite food was pasta. And on my visit, what did I see? Ton of pasta everywhere. But you know, it's just the culture. You know, I love, you know, UVA as a culture and and everybody's truly a family. Not only the team, but the support from outside the locker room, the fans, the staff at UVA, Charlottesville in general. They truly support UVA basketball, and it's definitely fun that I could be a part of it.
I mean, when you look at kids committing to universities like Justin going to Villanova or Casey going to University of Virginia, you also got to take notice of the type of universities they're going to, and I think that's a testament of not only their families but also the Takeover family and the high schools that they're affiliated with and they attend. You know, just knowing that people value them a certain way because of the culture and the way that they've been brought up. They bring them into, 2 schools that was rated #1 and #2 going into the NCAA tournament last year. So for us, like, that's the ultimate goal, is to have kids go to the right situations where they can only be successful on the court, but when they graduate, knowing there's alumni base and they went to the right place to where they're going to be able to be looked after for years and years, after the basketball stops bouncing.
My name is Casey Morcell, and I am Team Takeover.
My name is Justin Moore, and I am Team Takeover.
My name is Coach Nuno, and I am Team Takeover.
My name is Douglas Martin, and we are Team Takeover Basketball.